'cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be, but I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be when you are all that I want but don't have. And I'll run into the sea, follow this heart that escapes me. It escapes me, and I'm lost. Forget me, all I want, and become everything. All I
Good evening and welcome to Women's Euro 2022 from Old Trafford. England against Austria is game one of this competition. Getting us underway tonight. England against Austria live from Old Trafford before Northern Ireland face Norway at St Mary's tomorrow. Now, time for the national anthems, which we're going to hear in just a second.
Performed by America of Russia, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Austria. And now, performed by Emily Haig, please remain standing for the national anthem of England.
Here are the teams for the very first game of this competition, Women's Euro 2022. Starting with the home side then, Mary Earp starts in goal. A back four of Lucy Bronze, Millie Bright, Leah Williamson, who captains the side alongside Rachel Daly at left back. In defensive midfield is Georgia Stanway and Ciara Walsh. In attacking midfield, Bethany Mead, Fran Kirby and Lauren Hemp, while Ellen White leads the line. For the Austrian team then, they start with Manuela Zinsberger in goal. They've also gone for a back four with Laura Weinreuther, Karina Wenninger, Victoria Schnatterbeck and Verena Hanshaw in a back four. In defensive midfield is Sarah Pontegam. In attacking midfield, Katarina Nationway, Laura Fershinger, Sarah Zadrizel and Barbara Dunst, while Nicole Bila leads the line for the Austrian team. This is the first team news of this competition of Women's Euro 2022, live from Old Trafford. Kickoff is on the way next. Well, the ball has just been brought out by the magnificent vehicle brought onto the pitch, a classic from last year's men's competition, the car, the significant, infamous car. Your referee this evening is Marta Urte de Asha from Spain, and also VAR is also from Spain as well. Of course, VAR in attendance and in use this evening. England's playing in their traditional white, all-white strip, with Austria in their traditional all-black strip. And it will be Austria that will kick us off this evening then. Austria playing from right to left and England from left to right. As the players take a knee in saying there is no room for racism and that we should all stand together against discrimination. Great way to start off the competition. A false start there. And here we go. Euro 2022 is underway. It's best ever spectators in women's football. This is a revolutionary competition in terms of global women's football, and it's definitely something that is to be praised here this evening. Austria in black, making an attacking prowess. Early doors here, trying to find their way through England. A misplaced pass, but they almost give it away again, England, and causing issues of themselves there. They give it away again, back to the Austrians, and it gets cleared, and Schnatterbeck has to go back to Zinsberger in the Austrian goal. There's Weinreuther. Back to Zinsberger. Now to Schnatterbeck. Zinsberger. Long ball forward, but intercepted there by England as they now break. A foul here on Lauren Hemp, which was brought down by the Austrian there. I'm trying to say it's the number 12 Austrian. Who is that? It's the left back, Laura Weinreuther, who's taken out Lauren Hemp there. So it's an England free kick inside the Austrian half. 90 seconds gone of this competition, and England have a good free kick. A good chance to get this competition underway for the second favourites to win this competition. England, can they get it off to a good start tonight? Referee blows the whistle. Kirby will leave it. It's whipped in, but the keeper is calm and collected and catches with confidence there. Manuela Zinsberger. Karina Weinninger. Wenninger, isn't it? I'm making sure. Schnellerbeck back to Zinsberger, trying to play it out from the back here, Austria. Find the ball through them. Looking for a ball over the top in behind this defensive line for England, but Williamson is there to deal with it and confidently clear the ball. England struggling to keep possession in their own half. A nice interception, but Austria straight back on the ball. Referee's letting the play go. It's nice work. Singer gives it away though, and now England look to break down the right hand side. It's a hopeful ball there from, I think it's Beth Mead there, trying to find Ellen White, but it was a hopeful one straight through to the Austrian goalkeeper. Well, England on a 6-match winning streak and have conceded just 1 goal in that 5-match run. Oh, sorry, 5 out of the 6 matches they've conceded just the 1 goal to the Netherlands. And they look confident in terms of scoring here. It's Beth Mead charging down this right hand side. It's Georgia Stanley actually charging down that right hand side. She'd overlapped, but was blocked off in the end. And we'll see what we can do, what England can do to cause the Austrians a lot of trouble tonight. They've never lost to the Austrian team, England, in their 5 previous appearances against them, and they haven't conceded a goal against Austria yet, England. So will the Austrians try and spoil the English team's night on home turf as well? Well, they've skipped through here actually. Just as I say that, they lose possession of the ball, England, but they do recover it well. Oh, but they've given it away again. They're very lax at the back here, England, and it does go out, and it will be an Austrian corner. They're very not up to speed yet, England, because they've given it away a few times. They've recovered it well, and they were just a bit lax with the pass. Tried to play it out. I think it was it Williamson? Tried to play it out and gives it straight away to the Austrian player. It ends up hitting off an England player and going out for the corner. So we have a corner from the right hand side for Austria, and it will be Verena Handshot to take. Whips it in beautifully, but it's headed away by England, and now they're looking to create a counter attack because there's players forward here. It's Mead, lovely ball, not the great first touch there from Lauren Hemp, and it ends up going out for the throw in. But from an Austrian corner, England burst forward with Beth Mead, charge forward, lovely ball across the area, across the pitch to find Lauren Hemp, but her first touch got it away from her and it went out for a throw in, which England have possession of the ball. Bright to Bronze, back to Millie Bright, now to Captain Williamson. Bright again, ever so slightly moving into the Austrian half. A lovely ball over the top by Millie Bright, but too much on it there to find Lauren Hemp, and it goes out for an Austrian goal kick. Nice idea from Bright, but it was a bright idea, you could say, but it goes out for a goal kick. 6.5 minutes gone. 0-0 here in this opening match of Women's Euro 2022. And England, well, I mean, you can say, but it's been an even first 6 minutes. Not much to really excite about, really. I have to say, the crowd here this evening, over 70,000 people in Old Trafford, is unbelievable for the women's football and for the game. That's nice from Farsinger to win the ball back and to skip away from the English defence, and now it's found its way back to Farsinger, who's free on this left hand side. It's blocked off in the ends, but still firing forward, and here's Hanshaw. Feels she was brought to ground by Beth Mead there, but ref says no, and a goal kick is given. So England saving themselves again, but there could be an argument there. I think it's just a coming together in the end. Nothing too intentional. Nothing too aggressive there from Beth Mead to give that away, but the goal kick was given in the end. Here's Mary Earps to Bronze. First touch pass from Lucy Bronze with Georgia Stanway. It's intercepted by Fiersinger, sorry. And that's wide on the left. Looking to whip a ball in, but it's cleared away by Millie Bright, and that goes out for a throw in. There's Katarina Nashawing with that cross. Goes out for the throw in now, which Verena Hanshaw will take. Don't forget on the chat, there's a poll in the chat. Who do you think will win? England win, Austria win, or a draw? What do you think the result will be tonight? 8 minutes gone, still no clear-cut chances. It's been a pretty even game so far. Another clearance by England goes out for another Austria throw. It's on this left-hand side this time then. Taking that long throw into the area, but again it goes out, and again we'll have another throw. Third time lucky for the Austrians. It's found its way back to Hanshaw, battling with Lucy Bronze on that side, and Lucy Bronze comes out on top because she gets the throw in for England. Throw in by Bronze. Stanway now. Now on the other side. Here comes Daly. That's nice work. Austria closing the door down, and now Lucy Bronze back on the ball. Back to Bright. Now Williamson. And a bit of space here, Leo Williamson. Back to Daly, and now Walsh. To Bright. Looking for another ball over the top, but it's found its way through. It's actually missed the England player, and it's found another one on the left hand side. It's a ball whipped in. It's a header on, but Ellen White couldn't get the power in it. Just a looping header, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. It's a lovely ball from Millie Bright again. Onside, far side. I think it's... I can't see the number, so I don't know, but the ball's whipped in. Lovely ball. And it was just ahead of her there, Ellen White, and couldn't really direct the header. Had to try and just get something on it, and it ended up being a looping header into the hands of the goalkeeper, taking all the pace off the ball. England back in possession though now. Williamson. Now Bright. Bronze on this right hand side, and a lovely ball through to Georgia Stanway, but her first touch takes it away from her, but Lucy Bronze has initiated that, and England back on the ball. Williamson, lovely ball in, taken down beautifully. It's well defended in the end by the Austrians and cleared away, but they'll go again, England. It's Hanshaw, I think, that got the clearance. Lucy Bronze looking for a lovely curling ball. It was coming onto it at the back post. Lauren Hemp. It's over the bar and out for a goal kick. Lovely from England again from that right hand side. It's Lucy Bronze whips it right footed. It misses Ellen White, but Lauren Hemp coming onto it. The Austrians stood in spot. There's no chance to get that one. It just bounces before it comes to Hemp, and they can't direct it into the goal. And out for a goal kick then. England were in possession there. They've given it away, but won it back by Lucy Bronze. Who's roaming about her own area there. And now Walsh back to Williamson. Stanway. Nice lovely through ball. Finds Kirby. Now Daly. Wide left, looking for Hemp. Gets to Hemp. Nice from England again. But Daly will be back on the ball here. We'll rebuild from the back, England. Williamson. To Millie Bright. Walsh. Williamson. Bit of a hit to find Daly, but Hemp gets on the ball on that left. Back to Rachel Daly. Now Bright. England controlling possession here. Looking for that through ball. It's a lovely weighted through ball. Oh, but it's given away here. The through ball didn't come off actually for England, and now Austria on the counter attack. Now they're really pushing forward here. And Shaw. It's not fully cleared away, but England will deal with that in the end. But nice work from Austria, hitting them on the break, getting a bit of joy, Austria, but in the end England just came out on top on that one. 13 minutes gone, 0-0 here at Old Trafford in this opening game of Women's Euro 2022. England have bossed the possession for the first 13 minutes and have had the better chances, but no breakthrough as of yet for England's women. Williamson. Stanway. Walsh. Back to Millie Bright. And now Mary Earps in the net. On the ball now. Williamson. To Daly on the left. Nice interlinking play from England. Williamson. Miscontrolling that ball, and now Austria break forward. Have possession in England's half now, Austria. Looking for a ball over the top. But Millie Bright deals with it. And England's back under the control of the ball. Lucy Bronze to Bright. Now Walsh. On the right. Finds Beth Mead. In a bit of space. Got Kirby through the middle, but goes across for Stanway. Still going. Find its way into the area, but the black shirts fill that defensive box, 18-yard box for Austria, and it clears their lines. But lovely work again. Beth Mead on that right hand side leaves a bit of space. Fran Kirby pushes forward a bit, leaves that space in behind, and enough for Stanway to push on and gets in behind the defence, Georgia Stanway, and ends up losing possession because a lot of Austrian players back. Some good play from England, will give them confidence. Nice work from Hemp to win the ball back. Kirby through the middle. England are in here. Oh, off the line, but it's a goal. And England open the scoring of Euro 2022. Lovely football. It's only a matter of time, and England lead here at Old Trafford. It's immense football from England. Absolutely fantastic. Austrians did everything they could to clear their lines, but the ball was over the line, and that's what mattered. Fran Kirby, lovely ball through the middle, and it was Beth Mead, I think, in the end, coming through. Fantastic control, and just fires it past the goalkeeper, and well, just lifts it over the goalkeeper actually. And it just crossed the line, and England do lead here at Old Trafford. Lovely football ends up in a lovely goal and an England lead. Sabrina Wegman is joyous. The crowd here at Old Trafford is equally joyous. with that, Beth Mead opens the scoring in Euro 2022. Or does she? I'm just waiting. There's a VAR check going on. The watch went off, but they're checking if the ball fully crossed the line. Now this could be interesting. They're checking the goal. What will the referee do? We will await and see the result of this VAR check, but it's deciding whether the ball has fully crossed the line. And the goal's given. The ball did fully cross the line, and it's a valid goal. The goal stands. England lead here at Old Trafford. And Austria coming out with a vengeance here early doors then. Straight after this goal, looking to come out more aggressive now. Because England really were bossing the possession. They were the better team. And it was only a matter of time. Austria weren't offering very much, and even on the counter-attack, they weren't getting very much out of it. It was almost as if it was something we'd been waiting for since minute one. It took England a bit of time to get into the grips of things, but they look well in control of this football match now. And all I can see is an England win from here on out. That's what it looks like to me. Subscribe and get your comments in for this match, as we'll have more from Euro 2022 coming up in the next few weeks. We have another game for you tomorrow, Norway against Northern Ireland in Group A as well. That's tomorrow from the same time at 8 o'clock in the evening. So subscribe, turn on notifications, and you can be here live to watch that tomorrow night from 8. Here's Schnellerbeck giving it away to Bronze. Stanway dealing with it there, dealing with the pressure. Bright. Oh, putting a bit of pressure on herself there, Millie Bright. Clearance from Mary Earps. Does find its way down for Ellen White, but is offside in the process, so it will be a free kick for Austria. This is the goal line technology, so it's just over the line. I want to see. Yeah, it's clear as day. It is fully over the line. Most definitely over the line there for England. Clear as day. No question about it. England getting on the pressure here again. Austria clear the lines. England throw on the right hand side then. So England lead 1-0. Here at Old Trafford. Bethmead goal. Stanway wins the throw in again. Bright. Williamson. To Daly. Back to Williamson. And now to Millie Bright. Back to Bright because Walsh was closed off there. Williamson. Nice from Lucy Bronze. Something for Bethmead to chase. Back to Bronze. But too much on it. Nice work there from England on that right hand side. Nice link up between Bronze and Mead, and just a bit too much in the end for Lucy Bronze to get to, and it goes out for a goal kick. The crowd truly in a good mood this evening because they're loving this so far. The crowd has been fantastic so far for this this evening's game. 25 minutes gone. England down the left hand side now. Could find a through ball in here. Ball in, and Ellen White just goes wide. It's lovely from England down that left hand side again. It's a nice ball to Daly, I think it is, or Fran Kirby. Yes, Fran Kirby. Him whips it in from the left, and firing onto the header was Ellen White. Puts her head to the ball and it just fires wide of the right hand post. But that was lovely from England. Could have been a second, should have been a second really, for the hosts. Austria have a throw in here on this left hand side of the pitch. Keeping possession there. It's nice work. Austria just keeping the possession, not looking to rush things. Schneiderbeck back to Zinsberger, under a bit of pressure there from Ellen White, but find the way through then. Excuse me. Here's Williamson back to Miri Earps. And knocks it forward for Lucy Bronze, who does find her way onto the ball. Possession at the moment 60-40 in England's favour then, the possession. Lucy Bronze still firing forward here. Hemp just inside the area but dispossessed in the end by Weinreuter, sorry. Who's back on the ball on this right. I apologise if I pronounce any of these names wrong because I've have to say I don't know them, so I'll need to learn these names, but I apologise for my mispronunciation of them this evening. I apologise to all the Austrian players for that. Here's Schneiderbeck, captains the Austrians tonight. That's nice work. Lovely through ball to Farensinger. Zadrozel. Lovely work to find Hanshaw on the left, looking to float a ball in. It's headed behind by Millie Bright for the corner. Austria corner on the left hand side there. Barbara Dunst over to take this corner on the left hand side then for Austria. As I said, England haven't conceded a goal against Austria in all 5 previous games against them. Will tonight be the night for Austria to score against this England team, or will their goalless streak against the Lionesses continue? Ball whipped in, near post. It's headed away and further cleared by Frank Kirby. Well, not further cleared. Goes out for a throw in the end. To Austria. Lovely ball. It was an in-swinging corner. And crowding that goalkeeper, Mary Earps, on her line and really looking to unsettle the goalkeeper. But it was dealt with well by the England defensive line. And now Austria have a throw on this far side. Which they do take, but intercepted twice. I think it was Lauren Hemp that was intercepted that twice, and England will get the throw. As I said, don't forget we have another football match coming up for you tomorrow. Norway against Northern Ireland. That's tomorrow from 8 o'clock. Live here on YouTube. We'll be live from 7:50. Live commentary for that one is throughout that match. Plus we'll have other games coming up for you. Plus we'll have the live final on Sunday, July 31st at 5 o'clock UK time. Live from Wembley. Who will be crowned champions of Europe 2022. Now, we're only in game 1, so a long way to go yet. Williamson. Lovely ball out to the left. Finds Hemp, who skips inside. Looks to float a ball on for Ellen White. But the ball was just slightly higher than Ellen White's head in the end, and it goes out in the end. It's a lovely attempt. It was Beth Mead actually, it's on that left hand side, so they've switched. But lovely ball in. And Ellen White, you can see what she tried to do, but it was lovely defending in the end and well marshalled was the England centre forward. Under pressure again is Farsinger, but they've given it away here, Austria. Bronze back to Millie Bright. They've done well there, Austria, to close the space down for England eventually then, and to close them off. Just a reminder then, England leading Austria by a goal to nil. Beth Mead with that lovely goal in the 17th minute to put the Lionesses ahead. Austria keeping good possession here. Under pressure again is Zinsberger. Finds its way out. They've done well there, England. Actually, the pressure from Ellen White gets a throw in. And it's well cheered and roared on by the crowd on that side of the pitch. Austria throw in then. Don't forget we've lots more live streams coming your way over the next few weeks as pre-season gets underway for the men's games, and also Women's Super League will also be covering that one as well. A few games on there throughout the season. We're looking to get some diversity in these competitions. But the main competition on this channel will be the Premier League. But we're here tonight to watch the Women's Euros opening match, and England performing excellently well so far. They had a bit of a chance on that left hand side through Beth Mead, but goes out for a throw in. Nice again from England, getting in good positions, finding the space. Daly, or sorry, that's Williamson, apologies. Bright to Walsh, now to Bright, back to Williamson. Daly on the left. Nice work, finds Kirby. Mead. Daly. Back to Bright, who's in space herself now. Fires forward, left hand side, nice takedown by Beth Mead. Fires it into the area. And an on-running Lauren Hemp It's covered over by the goalkeeper Zinsberger in the end. Nice work from England again, but the build-up play from England has been fantastic so far. Absolutely fantastic. I think they should have 2 or 3 goals here at least. But it's only the one so far. That's lovely again, but final pass is again a bit wayward. Not the best. As Austria look to break. Well covered over by Melly Bright in central defence. And she clears the lines and goes all the way to Zinsberger in the Austrian goal. As I said, 60-40 possession in England's favour at the moment. They've been the better team. 4 attempts, 2 on target to Austria's 0. Haven't had an attempt yet. Have more corners, Austria. Haven't found a way to really get at this England defence yet. Here's Walsh back to Williamson. Nice work. Bright, Williamson, Daly to Walsh. Nice work. It's lovely to find Stanway. Bronze. Hemp's dispossessed there, but Stanway back on the ball. Bright to Williamson. Now wide to Lucy Bronze. Looking for a traditional whipper. Into the area. Fran Kirby comes onto the ball. Finds it back to Lucy Bronze, who fires it into the area again. Could have had a shot there, Lucy Bronze. Ended up going the other way, and Stanway whips the ball in. Hemp on the end of it. But a save from Zinsberger to catch. And it comes to nothing once again for England. It's lovely football from England on this right hand side. As I said, the build-up play has been sensational so far. Sensational build-up play, but it's just lacked the finishing touch so far from England. They do lead though, however, which as of tonight would put them top of the group, so I'm sure they'll want more than just the 1 goal here tonight, because they are definitely capable of it. That's what we've seen. That's it. A bit lacklustre there from them. And their coach Irene Furman trying to G up her team to get them into gear and to fire them up against this tough England side. England bit of head tennis there between the players, but it ends up in England losing possession. Lovely ball forward into a nice area for Austria, but let's see it out of play, and a goal kick for England then. 37 minutes gone, just 8 minutes of this first half to go, and England have been much the better team, and that's what the scoreline shows. That England lead through a Bethmead goal over 20 minutes ago now. As England's lead, don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow as well for another game from Group A of the Women's Euros. Plus we've got lots to look forward to. The Austrian Grand Prix this weekend in Formula 1, plus a lot of men's pre-season football coming up for you in the next few weeks as well. A busy July on the channel as we're back underway on live football streams. Zinsberger, ball forward, goes out of play. Will be a throw in to Austria on that right hand side. Their 8th, 7th throw in of the game. England's to get the throw then from that clearance. It's nice work from England to win it back. Williamson to Earps. Wide to Bronze, heads it on. It's headed away, but Bronze takes it down on the halfway line. Charging down this right hand side is Lucy Bronze. Tries a bit of skill, ends up losing the ball and goes out for an Austrian throw in. Nah, must be an England throw. Disagree with that there. It was an Austrian throw. Cleared away. A bit of pressure there, Millie Bright. It's dealt with, lovely. Gets it back to Earps. Excuse me. Bright to Walsh. To Daly on the left. Mead. Daly. To Williamson. 40 minutes gone. England leading by a goal to nil in this opening match of Euro 2022 here at Old Trafford. Almost a sold out Old Trafford this evening. Wonderful for the women's game. Here's Lucy Bronze. To Hemp. Lovely, skips past the defender, leaves her for dead, cuts it back. Hemp keeps it in. Bronze with it, throw in, but it's out of play in the end. It was Hemp that tried to keep it in. I thought she did keep it in, but it ended up going out for the goal kick then in the end. Goal kick then for Austria. 41 minutes gone. It looked to really change something for at half time, Austria, because they've not given much in this first half. Haven't had a single attempt on the England goal. They really haven't found a way through to really penetrate this England defence, and really haven't been asked too many questions. The English defenders. Bronze to Bright to Williamson. Williamson with the long ball forward. It's cleared away. Turned lovely by Austria. Looking to win it back England, but Austria have the ball on the right hand side. Skipping away, lovely work. Keep possession of the ball here. That's nice work. Biersinger. An opportunity for Austria maybe. Ball whipped in. Headed away but not fully. But it's fired over the bar. By hand shot in the end. Better work from Austria. They find the space. They find the nice ball through. They drag Rachel Daly infield. It freed up the space on the right hand side. It whips a ball in. It's cleared away, and then the follow-up shot goes over the bar. But nice work from Austria. It's certainly needed for them because it's their first real attempt. They really haven't offered anything in attack, Austria, other than that moment. It's just because England have been dominating. Here's Hemp on this right hand side. England come forward again. Ball whipped in, headed on by White, but goes wide for the goal kick. It's nice work. Lovely work from Hemp, left footed, fires it into the area, and Ellen White, it was a perfect header. Nothing more could have been asked of her. just find the target in the back of the net. Nice interception by Stanway. Bronze on the ball, beaten off the ball, tries to win it back but ends up losing out. And now Austria far forward. Here's the counter-attack coming into the last minute of the first 45 here at Old Trafford. Nice interception. Perfectly timed there, and now here's England firing forward, going the other way, holding up possession. Here's Kira Walsh. Hemp. Bronze to Stanway. Now Williamson. 30 seconds of the 45 to go. Will we have any additional time? Say maybe a minute or two. Possibly. We'll see in a second from the fourth official what the board will say. And have a throw in the meantime. Nice again from England. Bronze with the ball whipped in. Headed away. And we're into additional time. And we will have just the 1 minute of additional time in this first half. Oh, they've won it back here, England, and they're in here. Frank Kirby. Hemp. Oh, what a block to deny England their second goal of the night. Huge save from Zinsberger. They win it back on the left-hand side. Frank Kirby straight on goal. Plays it to Lauren Hemp. Has to take a touch. Takes it left-footed. And an unbelievable save by Manuela Zinsberger to fire it over the bar and directs it wide for the corner. Beautiful fantastic goalkeeping. Last chance of the half here for England. They could have been 2-0 up. Corner though. Last chance of the half. Can England get that second goal, or will we be just the one goal that will split the sides at half time? Kirby floats one in, headed back onto the centres area. Another save. It's cleared away, and that is half time. Wow, what an ecstatic end to the half that was. It was a half full of English chances and great build-up from the England side, but the finishing, you have to say, was a bit lacklustre from England in the end. The only goal of the half came from Beth Mead. A ball floated in behind. Beth Mead takes it down beautifully and just sees it over the goalkeeper and just over the line. But at half time here in the opening match of the Euro 2022, it's England 1, Austria 0.
Won the league domestically, they've lacked that Frank Kirby, which we so often see, but no, it's great to see her come to life, and England are starting to grow into this game and put the Austrians on the rack.
So far, so good in this Women's Euros opener. Half-time at Old Trafford. England 1, Austria 0.
Yeah, judging by the roar, the huge cheer we had as the whistle blew for half-time, Karen Bardsley, the 71,000 here inside Old Trafford, they're pretty satisfied with what they've seen. But what about in that dressing room? How do you think the players are feeling? Do you think Serena Wiegmann is pleased with that first half performance?
You know, I think she'll be a little bit disappointed in the start, but I think it's natural natural that, in an occasion like this at home Euros, taking everything into consideration, you can't really prepare for something like this. So it certainly makes sense that, you'll see some, early jitters at the start. But, what we've seen, they've got on the ball, they've stuck to the game plan, they've become more composed, and they've taken control of the game, possession, and they've created a lot of beautiful chances. And look, they're on the score sheet, so long may it continue.
Yep, so far so good for England then. They do lead Austria 1-0 in this opening Euro 2022 fixture here at Old Trafford. Second half on the way with Vicky Sparks, Izzy Christensen and Karen Bardsley. But for now, we're going to head to Westminster once more for the very latest on what is happening at Downing Street and Boris Johnson. That's with Claire McDonald.
Thank you very much indeed. Yes, hello, welcome back to Westminster and College Green. The TV crews are still here. We're still here, still waiting for any developments to come out of that.
Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
'cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be, but I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be when you are all that I want but don't have. And I'll run into the sea, follow this heart that escapes me. It escapes me, and I'm lost. Forget me, all I was, and become everything. All I Although it feels like heaven, I can't wait forever. Old habits are hard to break. I'm losing faith. Maybe we're better off this way, but I'm still
Welcome back to the live stream for England against Austria. For the second half is coming up on the way next. But England lead here at Old Trafford by a goal to nil at the interval. Goal from Bethmead has England ahead. Let's tell you what's coming up tomorrow night then in the Euros. Northern Ireland will face Norway tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Live here on YouTube. We'll have the live commentary and match mapping of the game tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Good luck to the Northern Ireland team. Second half is on the way here next. Here we go then, the second half is about to get underway. Just awaiting the referee's whistle for the second period of 45 minutes here at Old Trafford at which we have just begun. England leading by a goal to nil in this opening match of Euro 2022. A big 45 minutes then for the hosts to really put their stamp on this competition tonight and for the next 3.5 weeks. There's a foul there on Frank Kirby. Free kick for England then, just inside the Austrian half. Of course, England playing from right to left, and Austria playing from left to right in this second half. But on your screen, it's left to right and right to left. Williamson. Bethany trying to head that one on. Misplaced the header. Goes out for a throw. Serena Wegman pushing her side on, willing them on. She's one that wants ruthless football from her side, Serena Wegman. And you could argue, well, England didn't provide ruthless football in that first half, because they could be 2-3-0 up at this point. But it's only the one goal that has gone into the back of the Austrian net, and it just about did as well. So it was close. But it's definitely not been close in terms of the two teams and their performances tonight, as Austria have most certainly been second best. But what can the second half succumb of Austria? What can they provide for us in the next 43.5 minutes? 42.5 minutes. With a throw in here. Dealt with by England. Ellen White looking to chase. He does bring it down. Holds it up. Lovely Ellen White there. It's nice work from Walsh and Stanway battling but losing out. And now Austria look to break in behind. The ball over the top. It's in the box. Close for handball. Was that there? No. Villa goes behind. And it's a corner, I think. Let's see this again. Stanley coming onto the ball, loses possession. Ooh, just runs into it. Just runs into Pontegam there. It's a lovely ball, floated forward. Nationwang onto Bila. And it is a corner for Austria on that left hand side there. Whips it in. Cleared away by England, and they'll look to get a counter-attack from this. The ball forward is out of play for a throw-in. Millie Bright defending that corner very, very well there. Here's Williamson. Giving it away. Austria look to break down this right hand side. Here's Dunst. Couldn't thread the ball through, but does get a throw. Strong start to the second half from Austria. Dunst. And gets another throw. That's lovely work. Dunst with the ball in. It's not cleared away by England, and there's a bit of a threat here. It's cleared away by Lucy Bronze. Austria trying to pile on the pressure, but it's a nice interception. And now Walsh has something to chase, but doesn't get there in Frank Kirby, but doesn't get there in enough time and loses possession, but won back well. And now there's a break on here down the left. It's Lauren Hemp. In space, Hemp. Can she find a good pass? Pass it across the area. And it's dealt with again by Austria. Poor from England to give it away. But they do get the throw in. Bit of a Bit of panic there from Barbara Dunst, getting the ball out of play. 5 minutes gone in this second half. England, I don't think have been the better team in this second half. It's been more Austria, but England, we saw that in the first half. It took them a bit of a few minutes, 5-10 minutes to kick into gear. But here's Fran Kirby to Daly. Williamson to Bright. And here's Walsh. Now Daly again. To Kira Walsh. Williamson to Walsh. Nice from England inside the Austrian half. They're starting to pick up in passes. Get a bit of control on the ball. Ball floated wide. Looking for Hemp, but falls for Kirby, who takes the shots. But straight down the throat of Zinsberger and into the safe hands of Manuela Zinsberger. Another chance though from England there. As I said, they hold the ball up, they control the possession, and they find the space. But here's Austria breaking down the left. It's intercepted by Millie Bright, and but given away by Bronze. And now they're in again here, Austria. No, Bronze recovers and does well in winning the ball back. Daly wide for Hemp, looking to come inside. Lovely from Lauren Hemp to keep control of the ball and to skip inside. Goes to ground and gets the the free kick. Daly to Bright. Now to Bronze. Back to Millie Bright there. Leah Williamson, captain of England tonight. Walsh. Oh, lovely ball by Kira Walsh. Wide to Mead on the right hand side. Feeds it in behind. Lovely ball across the area. It's cleared away. Bronze will keep the pressure on though. Walsh floats one over the top. Ellen White with a header, but it's cleared away, and Hemp chasing this one down. Wins the ball back. Now Daly. England piling on the pressure now to Austria. Getting confidence. Bright feeds it wide for Bronze. High up on the right hand side. Lucy Bronze skips past one. Gets the ball in. But it goes in behind for a goal kick. To the actual disapproval of Lucy Bronze. She felt it was a corner. And it 100% takes a deflection. It should be an England corner, but the decision is goal kick. Clearly took a touch off Hanshaw, I think it was, on that side. Clearly took a touch. It should have been an England corner, but ended up in a goal kick. That's nice pressure. Nice pressing from Ellen White. But it is an Austrian throw, is it? Yeah, it is. It's better from England, and they're getting the crowd behind them now. Hyping up the crowd once more. Don't forget, poll in the chat. Who will win? What will the result be? England win, Austria win, draw. 8 votes in. England 75% for an England win, 12% for an Austria win, and 12% for a draw. Keep those votes coming in, and we'll have a look and see what it will be like at full time. Well, we'll close the poll before full time, because that will be a bit of a cheat, wouldn't it? You can just vote before full time. We'll close the vote at the 75th minute. So 20 minutes till the vote closes. Get your votes in to think of what the result will be. It's still a close game. Only one goal separating the sides. Still very close. And don't forget, we have another game coming your way this week. Northern Ireland against Norway, or Norway against Northern Ireland at St Mary's tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Subscribe, turn on notifications for that one tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Also in Group A. Lovely pressure. from Hemp, but ends up losing out. And Austria look to break forward here. It's good marshalling from Stanway, but she does lose out that battle. And Austria keep possession of the ball. Wide here for Dunst. Looks to float one in behind, but it's too high, and Bronze plays it back to Earps under pressure. Miri Earps. And ends up losing possession. Hanshaw looking for the ball down the line. Lucy Bronze has it covered. But it will be an Austria throw, and they'll look to make a change here, Austria, actually. Someone getting ready. It is... no idea. Someone's getting ready though for Austria, so there will be a substitution imminently here for the Austrians. Looking better, more fluid in the second half as they take the chance. But it's fired behind for a goal kick. It's fired behind by Nashin Wang. Yeah, it's a clean strike, nearly whacking someone in the crowd there. Earps with a long clearance. And this is the question. This is the thing. England haven't taken their chances in that first half. They haven't found those clear-cut chances. Haven't been able to put away the chances that they've had. They had something like 8 attempts in that first half. They had the chances. They just couldn't find the finish on them. And that's the thing. It makes this game seem a lot closer and a lot more tight-knit than it actually is. And that's given Austria confidence in this second half, and I think that's why they've improved, because of that close scoreline. You never know in football. A close scoreline, no matter who's the better team, a 1-goal scoreline, anything can still happen. And especially with 33 minutes to go, anything really still can happen in this football match. That's the joy of the sport. There's Lucy Bronze on this right hand side. Austria will make a substitution imminently. It's well won back by the Austrians. Looking to force a counter attack, but once again Millie Bright had that covered in her defensive role. Daly to Walsh. Lovely ball from Ciara Walsh to find Beth Mead, cuts it back. Here's Georgia Stanway, takes it left-footed, but it's well wide from Georgia Stanway. But again, another chance gone a-begging for England, and they will make a change here, Austria. It will be Katarina Naschenweng to leave the field, and her replacement will be Julia Hickelsberger-Fuller. Apologies. So Julia Hickelsberger-Fuller onto the pitch in replacement of Katarina Naschenweng, which gets the applause of the Austrian fans here tonight. Zinsberger intercepted by England once again. It's brought down well, but the pass isn't great from I think it's Stanway there that it was. Oh yeah, foul on Leah Williamson there. That's a yellow card, I think. Well, she's only on the pitch. Hickelsberger-Fuller. The referee's not giving a yellow card, but I did feel it was a bit clumsy there from the defender, or from the forward, apologies. Hickelsberger-Fuller clatters right into Leah Williamson, and England making a triple change. Serena Wiegman unhappy with the current scoreline and is making a triple change on the hour mark. Could that be significant? Well, it will be significant because you're making 3 changes in a football match at one time. Of course, 5 substitutes available at 3 different times during the match. Austria have used 1 of their subs, so they have 4 subs, but 2 slots to use them in. I feel that's the rule. I think that's the rule. across all UEFA competitions. That's nice though from Stanway. Daly. Now to Hemp. Skips past that defender again. Gets the better of over that defender there. I think it was Weinreuter. And ends up... She felt it was a free kick there, Lauren Hemp, but the referee says no, and a throw in for England it will be. Daly. Fran Kirby on the ball. Kept at her heels and she loses possession, and bit of an overhead pass there from the Austrians goes out for an England throw, and will this be the time and then we'll make their changes? They will indeed make their changes now. England, a triple change for the hosts. Shows that Serena Wiegmann wants more from her side. She will make them in just a moment. So we're back underway then. Walsh, 61 minutes gone. England 1, Austria 0. 30 minutes to go in this opening game of Euro 2022. Stanway. Williamson. Ball wide to Fran Kirby. Daly. Around the corner finds Millie Bright. Now onto the left hand side, but way too much on that one for Millie Bright to find Fran Kirby, and it goes out for an Austrian throw on the left hand side. Battling, and Millie Bright wins the ball back. Or sorry, Leah Williamson, apologies, wins the ball back. Now here's Bright. Back to Williamson. Walsh almost giving it away there. Williamson to Walsh. Now to Bright. And now wide to Bronze. Don't forget we're live tomorrow for Northern Ireland Norway, and at the weekend for the Austrian Grand Prix, which will be an interesting Austrian Grand Prix, which is Red Bull's home race. It'll be an interesting one. Flag up against Lauren Hemp there, so free kick it will be. There are substitutions on the way then for England. Coming off the field, Fran Kirby is leaving the field to be replaced by Ella Toon. So Fran Kirby for Ella Toon, apologies. So Kirby off for Toon is the first substitution for England. Second substitution will be Beth Mead will leave the field and is replaced by Chloe Kelly, and the third substitution is Alicia Russo off the field and on the field with being the replacement of Ellen White. So 3 attacking changes from Serena Wiegmann on the 60 odd minute mark as we're on the way here. Lovely ball whipped in, gets the cross. England looking to impact right away from these attacking changes. Hemp loses possession and crossing that ball. Daly battling to win it back, giving away a foul in the process, and that will be an Austrian free kick. And the crowd haven't been too high in terms of the second half. Austria bombing forward here on this right hand side. Have a bit of space against Daly. It's cleared away and blocked. Gets the block in there, Rachel Daly, but still not away. Bronze with it, fires it down the line. Nice pick up by Chloe Kelly, and now they're on the break here, England. Down this left hand side, no. Hemp couldn't get there in time, and the Austrians clear it for a throw in. Elatoon had the opportunity to drive a goal, but attempted to play Lauren Hemp, and Lauren Hemp wasn't up high enough to chase the ball and to win it, which ended up in the Austrians clearing their lines. 25 minutes to go. England 1, Austria 0. A close game in terms of the scoreline, but it's England that, in my opinion, should deserve the 3 points here tonight with their performance, but their finishing hasn't been on top form tonight either. So could argue there could be something in this for Austria. Hemp, lovely football on the left. Great desire from Lauren Hemp, and she does win a corner. Lovely work. Don't forget to vote in the chat. Who do you think will win? Or what do you think the result will be? Sorry, England win, Austria win, or a draw? Get your votes in the chat now. Closing in 10 minutes time. Corner for England. Don't forget we're back live tomorrow. Norway against Northern Ireland tomorrow at 8 as well. Live on the channel. So subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified when we go live for that one. Corner taken short then. It's curved in, it's deflected, it's found its way through. No flag. Ball floated into the middle again. It's still not away by Austria, but they do get it away in the end. And England again losing out. Back to Miri Earps now. Williamson. Looking for the ball over the top. There's pressure on this side, at which Kelly will come on to. And does get the corner, Chloe Kelly. It's nice football from England on this left hand side. They finally found a way to break down this side. Somewhere they struggled in that first half, down that left. They were getting more joy down the right hand side in the first half. They find a way through on this left in this second half. 23 and a half, halfway through the second half. So a quarter of the game to go. England corner. Floated in. It's still not cleared away. Will it go behind again? No. Daly keeps it alive. Another ball whipped in into the area, but into the hands of Manuela Zinsberger. Too close to the goalkeeper in that one. It was a lovely corner from Chloe Kelly, but no one on the end of it for England to find that finish. Williamson. Back to Earps. Into space is Walsh. It's a lovely touch. Down the left hand side comes Hemp. Confusing that right back. Hemp with the ball across the area. Far too deep. Far too close to that byline, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Another chance for England to fire forward, but another chance gone a begging at Old Trafford tonight for the women in white. Oh, Austria under pressure here. Nearly putting herself into trouble there. They do wriggle away with it and get out of the pressure. Break through that line. England still have the most of the possession in the match, but it's not the possession that matters, it's the scoreline that will matter at the end of the 90 minutes, and something that England have the advantage, but just that slight advantage. It only takes one chance to upset England in that sense, and I think Austria at the start of the second half definitely got at England more than they did in that first half. They definitely found a way through a bit more and look to try and get at England. And I think that will be something interesting that both Norway and Northern Ireland will look at and have a close eye on, because there are ways of getting at England, and that will be something that both other teams in this group will be looking towards as the game and the competition continues. Free kick then for England, high up on the left hand side. It's nice work. Yeah, it was good there from Lauren Hemp to win the free kick. 20 minutes to go. England 1, Austria 0. Chance to whip a ball in, to get it into the area here, to put pressure on this Austrian defence. Kelly and Hemp over this one. Kelly leaves it. It will be Lauren Hemp to take, left-footed. It's not the best, but there's a bit of deflection. Still not cleared away, but it ends up being saved in the end by Zinsberger. It was well, actually it could have been a cruel deflection, because Hanshaw was trying to clear the ball, then ends up deflecting it into the path of, I can't see the number, but into the path of an England forward. Just couldn't drive it home. England's another chance gone to try and end this game. And they've caused a lot of trouble. The changes for England, they've reinvigorated the side, but still time for Austria to get something out of this match. That'll be the question that they will be considering. Can they find a goal? Well, in their last 5 appearances against England, they haven't scored, Austria. So what's the change now? Well, England have scored against them in now all 6 of their matches. The last game between the two sides ended in a 1-0 win for England. So will it be a repeat, or will we see something different here tonight at Old Trafford? We'll get a cross in Austria. We'll go again on the other side. To find a way through. Have to be pushed back. Good defending by England in the end. But they'll look to keep the pressure on Austria. But nicely dealt with by Millie Bright. And England look to break forward. No, it's dealt with by Schneiderbeck. And back to Zinsberger. Zinsberger. Schneiderbeck. To Wenninger. Nice flick on. Austria pressuring, but dealt with by Millie Bright again. Austria throw taken quickly on this right hand side. And there's a foul in there and a free kick for Austria. It's given away by Rachel Daly. And a free kick for Austria, high up on the right hand side. This time. Don't forget that poll will close in a minute's time. Get your vote in. What will the result be? England win, Austria win, or a draw? Get your votes in the chat. So free kick for Austria then. Hanshaw with the ball in. It's not fully cleared away on the edge of the area. Still pressure. But they do breathe a sigh of relief, England, as they clear the ball. And once again, Millie Bright gets the clearance. 74.5 minutes. 15 minutes plus additional time to go. England lead by a goal to nil. Couldn't get any more narrow. And they'll make another change here, Austria, in a moment's time. And the poll is now closed. So the final result will come into the chat in a second. The poll is now closed. and we will see what the next 15 minutes of this football match holds. England win is 77%. That's the winner of the poll. Austria win 11%, and the draw is also 11% of the vote. So the majority of people saying that England will win, 77% of the vote there. So you think that England will hold on or will get a second? It'll be an interesting thing to look forward to see what we can get from these next 15 minutes. Because Austria have piled on the pressure more, or find a way past England, something that they couldn't do in the first half. Started to get better, but here's England on the counter-attack. It's lovely, they're running forward. In here! Oh, Chloe Kelly couldn't get any closer. Just goes wide of the left-hand post. It's a lovely ball from Kira Walsh over the top, round the corner. To find Kelly, who's just charging towards the goal. Finally steps up, takes it right-footed, and just drags it wide of that left-hand post. So close for an England second goal. Second substitution then for Austria then, and it will be Victoria Schneiderbeck to leave the field and to be replaced by number 2 Marina Georgieva. So a change at the back for Austria, which is interesting. Sort of play, that'll be an Austria throw inside their own half. Under a bit of pressure there from England, so they were. Bright. Oh, gives it straight away. Austria all floated forward. It's brought down, it's nice work. Austria coming forward here on this left hand side. We've got space, takes the shots. Forces a save from Miri Earps, who puts it wide for the corner. Austria building and pushing, pressing England, looking for that equalising goal. It's lovely from Barbara Dunst. Just comes across, trying to find a more centralised position. Tries to curl it right-footed into that bottom right-hand corner and forces a save, diving save from Miri Earps wide for the corner. 4 corners apiece. Could this be the crucial one that Austria need to find that equalising goal? Corner's whipped in, it's an in-swinger. Not really in-swung really, but it's cleared away. Austria will keep pressure on. No they won't, because they lose possession and Lucy Bronze will clear her lines. But Austria win the ball back though. On this left hand side, England look a bit lacklustre, a bit jaded here, and looking to force a counter attack, but Austria have that one covered. And back to Zinsberger to block off Russo. Seems like Austria have found a bit of pace, have found a bit of energy in this match. England, I wouldn't say are comfortable, they're definitely not comfortable, because Austria are causing a few problems. But a free kick's been given, to the distaste of the crowd, and Austria have a free kick just inside their own half, to the disapproval of the crowd here at Old Trafford. Ball floated forward. Nice defending by Lucy Bronze to see that one out for the throw. No? She's holding her hands out saying, what did I do wrong? The Austrian fans are in that corner, smiling and holding her hands up and saying, what did I do? Nice work. Throw in for Austria then, coming up to the last 10 minutes of this opening game of Women's Euro 2022. England leading 1-0 here against Austria. Beth Mead with a first half strike put England ahead and have them getting all 3 points here tonight from their opening match of this competition. Or will Austria have something else to say about that before the final whistle? Because they're firing forward here. They're still not cleared away, England. Brought down in the area. Calls for a penalty. Referee says no. It's getting a bit frantic at the back there. We'll see what VAR have to say, but play goes on for the moment. Rachel Daly under pressure. England not given the space and the time that they got in the first half. They've been really pushed and pressed by Austria in this second half, and the referee has indicated that the check is complete, so no penalty. Yeah, I don't think it was a penalty. There's no penalty in there for me. Number 15 goes for the strike, fires through the ball and ends up colliding with Lucy Bronze and losing balance on herself. So nothing, no foul in there in my opinion, and no penalty has been given. But still, it doesn't mean that England are out of the woods yet. But here they come forward though. They could be. No, they take a shot. It's Lauren Hemp that takes the shot from outside the area, and another simple enough save for Manuela Zinsberger to deny the England forward. They had players forward, England had another chance gone a begging for them, and it's maybe just a matter of holding on to this 1-goal lead for England at this point, because Austria look fired up and wanting and pushing for that goal, equalising goal. It's nice cover well over there by Rachel Daly. Hemp, no, but it's cleared away, and that will be a throw-in. The Austrian head coach Irene Furman getting her side fired up, looking to keep them focused for the next 7.5 minutes plus additional time to try and find that point that would be crucial for them tonight in this opening game and really set the pace for the competition. Although Austria haven't had an abundance of chances, and it's been all England, when you don't take your chances and when you don't kill the game off, you always leave that slight door open for that possible comeback or that possible upset. And all you can do is blame yourself for not finishing the chances. England have had 5 shots on target, but only one of which has ended up in the back of the Austrian net, and it didn't even end up hitting the back of the net. It just about crossed the line, so as close as you could get to not being a goal, but it was a goal just about. But England, no denial, have been the better team. But the scoreline is what matters. And keep the pressure on here though. Kelly loses out there, looking to keep the possession, no, but gives away a foul. Ain't trying to keep that ball, and Austria will get a free kick. And Serena Wiegmann keeping calm, telling her side just to keep focused. And the attendance has just been announced at over 68,000 people inside Old Trafford tonight, a record for women's football in England. A fantastic record that will surely be broken once again as we get into the next stages of the competition. Corner for England though, right hand side. 5.5 minutes plus additional time to go. England lead by 1-0. It's as close as you can get in a football match. It's still hanging in the balance. Corner though for England on the right hand side, and Lauren Hemp will take. Assistant on that side just closing off. The referee dealing with some issues in the box, but It's all been cleared now, and that will be the time for the corner then. Him in swinging. No, it's taken short actually. Held up on this right hand side. Looking to throw the ball in. But it's gathered well by Zinsberger again. Keeping all the concentration, keeping all the tempo up. And making sure she is focused to the very last second. There's a player down on the far side for Austria. Not that it matters, she's off the pitch. Play on. You don't need to stop the game for that, do you? Is that not the rules? You can play on. It's Farsinger. She's down. I think she got winded there maybe. She's back up on her feet. She is off the fade though. She's holding her shoulder actually. It's actually a bit of a tussle she had with Russo, I think it was there. And she thinks she just stretched something. But she's coming off the field anyway now. So Laura Fershinger has left the field and has been replaced by Marie-Therese Hobinger. Can Austria salvage a point from this match? They've clung on, they've held on for as long as they possibly could with that 1-goal deficit, and it's given them hope for this second half. And the second half they perform, takes a shot off straight into the hands of Mary Earps. They will waste as much time as humanly possible. It's nice from Hickelsberger. Fuller takes the shot and into the hands of Mary Earps. Austria back in possession now. They have time. The time isn't on their side actually, they're running out of time. 2.5 minutes plus additional time, and they're coming forward here. They're on the left hand side. Foray forward for Austria. Blocked. That's dealt with by England as they look to force a counter here. Russo just holds it and looking to keep the possession rather than rushing forward, which seems to be game management at its best. Don't forget, second game of the competition coming to you live tomorrow from 8 o'clock. Norway against Northern Ireland tomorrow, 8 o'clock live here on YouTube. We'll be live from 7:50. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. live from St Mary's as the other home nation takes on Norway on the south coast of England. But it's all about England tonight. 90 seconds to go of normal time. And can the hosts cling on for the 3 points here tonight? Well, the ball is fired forward. There's space on this right hand side. Hickelsberger Fuller. No one in there. She tries to cut it back, but no one's there to pick up that chance and to pick up that ball as we enter the final minute of the 90. As England lead 1-0 against Austria here at Old Trafford in the opening game of Euro 2022. Beth Mead with the goal that is separating the sides and looks that will be the difference here tonight. Williamson to Daly, now to Ciara Walsh. Similar. Seen that a couple of times tonight. Ciara Walsh with that ball around the corner to that right hand side. It's brought down by Russo. So I'm going to look to just keep possession, not rush things, but they've given it away actually there. It's a bit silly. As the 90 minutes is about to have elapsed, and we'll find out how many additional minutes we will have. So 90 minutes has now surpassed, and we will have just 2 additional minutes in this match for England to cling on, to hold on to the 3 points, to hold on to this one goal lead. It's the ball cleared by Earps. And a foul there on the Austrian. Will be a free kick on the halfway line. 90 seconds to go. Is there more chances? Is there another chance here for Austria to get that equalising goal? And the head coach, Irene Furman, is pushing her side up, telling them all to get up. The ball's floated forward by the goalkeeper. Zinsberger's put her a real shift in tonight in terms of goalkeeping, and there's a foul in there, free kick on Rachel Daly, and a free kick for England. So could that be it? Could that be the final attempt for Austria to get that equaliser? Have England finally held on? Well, with 40 seconds to go, they'll need to get on with it pretty quickly, Austria, if they want to try and have one final attempt on that England goal. Here come England down the other side, but it's intercepted well. Well worked, but they've won it back, England, and I think the Austrians' chances are up, are they? No, they've won it back. Can they just fly it forward? Have they one last chance in them? Is there one last hope? I don't think so, because England have it covered at the back, and the 2 minutes have surpassed, and that ends the first match of Euro 2022. England's goal in the first half from Beth Mead is the vitally important moment of the 90-minute match, as England take all 3 points from the opening match of Euro 2022 here at Old Trafford. Beth Mead, the goal scorer, England with a 1-0 win, and the crowd are in joyous form tonight. Full time here from this first match of Euro 2022. England 1, Austria 0.